friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we are unboxing day 18 of my advent calendar. These are all hand-drawn designs by me, and I can't believe we are 3/4 of the way done with this as of today. So we're going to unbox that, finish the spread we started yesterday, and then I have a whole lot of Happy Mail from Happy Planner that we are going to flip through from their winter release. So you can see everything that I picked up. All right, let's go ahead and do day 18 first, though. All right, so here is day 18. And this one's a little different in that it has two little sticker sheets that coordinate with two different days of the advent calendar. So if you've been watching along, you'll have seen the midnight moths earlier, and then these coordinate with the stickers from yesterday, but they are all stamps and I love them, and we are going to use them along here. And then because these are small sticker sheets, I might grab a couple more to finish up that side. We'll see. All right. But these are so cute. All right, so let me just make sure we're in screen, and I am gonna get started. And we are just gonna do like a picture frame collage. A lot of the times with the large box stickers, you know, the ones that are like classic Happy Planner sized, I'll put them at an angle like this, but these ones are a little smaller. So I'm just gonna do them, you know, down this way, and I'm gonna alternate between the florals and not florals. Okay, stick this to the side to save for later. And again, we'll see how far we get with this before we have to switch over to grabbing another set of stickers. These are mini stickers, so I may not. In fact, I know I will not get a whole nother set done over there. I will not get a whole side done over there without grabbing another set. So we will make that work. Okay, now this one, do I want it to go like this, or should I do it halvesies? Yeah, let's do it halvesies. And grab another one of the big ones to do halvesies. Okay. So a little collage is the perfect thing for your creative journal when you've created fun Dutch doors and you don't know what to do on the rest of it. This is a great way to get some more of the same colors in, just in a different way. Okay, let's do the yellow one to bring this pop of yellow down. And that actually fit perfectly. We don't have to add anything in there, so that's great. And then we'll do this one here. And then let's go this way. Okay, so floral, let's do the moon. Okay, yeah, we will need one more, I'm guessing, of the sticker sheets, which is okay. Just because I'm doing a collage on both sides. If you don't want to do a collage on both sides, because if you're opening the advent calendar at home and you only have the two stickers, do a collage on one side and do like a set of washi things on the other. Actually, we could do that. Let me think about that, because we brought back these guys from one of the previous boxes. So what about putting this in here? We already have it up here. We might do that, you guys. Let's think about that one to show you how, if you got the advent box, you can use everything perfectly. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm not going to grab another sheet of these. So I have two extra little stamp stickers here. Okay, there's a little bit sticking over the edge here. There we go. All right, so that is a really cute way to do a little collage. Let's add this in. Yes, that's actually gonna fit like perfectly right here. We will trim some of it off. It's gonna be a tad bit over just because I love to give this little gap recently. I think it looks really nice rather than having all the washi tape smushed up together. I think it just looks good. So you can see there's just that tiny bit right there to trim off. All right, and as always, all these items that you see are available in my shop now. So make sure you go check them out while supplies last. Do we put some boxes on this, or is this enough? What if we do some lines instead with purple? Like purple? Yes. Okay. So this is a great purple color. It is violet from Mildliner. Mildliners are my preferred pens when I'm highlighting things. So what I like to do is go through and put little date boxes on all the pages. And then I'll go in and draw a couple of boxes, maybe one box, maybe two boxes, because I like the layered look. And then I'll add lines to the rest of them. If you like your lines to look really straight, grab a ruler and use that to help you keep your lines really straight. I like the imperfect look, perfectly imperfect, because I think it just adds something to the spread. So that's why I'm just freehanding all of this. There's a reason, there's a purpose. It just makes every spread a little unique and more personalized, I think. Okay, so we have one here. Actually, let's do two here, but we'll move up like this. So it's going whoop. Sound effects. Okay, then this one, we'll just do a singular box here. And then two boxes down here. Because I like to switch things up between different pages so that every page is slightly different feeling. And then on this last page, let's do like a wide box here with another one coming out like that. And then we have this space here, so might as well use that one. And, well, let's go all the way to the edge if we're doing that. Then there. Okay, so those are all our boxes. Now, I was thinking about adding lines to it, which when I say lines, I would mean like draw every other line as highlighted. I don't think this needs it because there's a lot going on in this, so I think that's as much as it needs in terms of lines. What it does need that I like to do is outline or decorate, doodle on the boxes that I've created. So I need a pen. Let me find a pen. All right, here we go. Just a standard tiny tip pen. This is a 0.5 millimeter pen. And what I'm gonna do is just outline all the boxes like this that are the date boxes. And then because we've got doodle florals here, I'm gonna do doodle boxes. And so some of them are gonna have little flowers in the corners, and some are gonna do little butterfly moth things in the corners. It's very doodly. You can't tell from here what they are. This feels thicker than a 0.5 millimeter, just gonna say, but that's all right. You get the idea. And I love drawing lines like this. Oops, I smudged that one. Oh no. I just started using zebra, what is it? The mark-on pens, and they don't smear. And I'm spoiled now from that, so I was not expecting that to smear. I don't know where my pens are right now. I think they're upstairs. So next time I'll go find the actual pens that I'm using. So let's let those dry before I try to draw the squiggle line. Try not to get my hands on it. This pen writes very, very smoothly, but it's thicker than I think I like, and the smearing factor. So wouldn't recommend it. Okay. Let it dry, let it dry. Okay, since we have a whole Happy Planner unboxing, let me go finish all these lines since you've seen what I've done, and we'll flip through this, then flip through all the Happy Planner stuff. All right, so I got them all doodled, so let's take a quick look at the final flip through of this before moving on to the rest of the video. I also added some little hearts because that's kind of my go-to when I'm doing this style of doodling on the boxes, but I think this turned out really cute. I'm glad I used this one with it because they pair beautifully with these stickers here. All right, anyways, there's that. Moving on to Happy Planner Winter Haul. All right, so as you guys can see, there is a lot here. Happy Planner Winter Release already did happen, so I don't know what is still available, if anything's sold out, etc., etc. I will also note that all of this was gifted to me, so make note of that. If there's anything that you love, I do have an affiliate link in my bio, so thanks so much if you use that if you choose to shop. All right, so we have a couple of different piles here. This all is the Current Moods collection, which I just love the color scheme already. We'll take a look at all of that at the end. Let's look at all of this stuff first, though, okay? All right. So just stacking things to look at stuff one at a time. This is a weekly agenda desktop calendar, and it's really, really cute. It's really sleek. Oh, it has gold foil on the sides. That's a pop of cool stuff. So you've got the gold foil type feel here, and then gold foil on the sides. Monday through Sunday for the week of notes and tasks and to-do. Single-sided. This would be really nice for like meal planning or something like that. Very cool. Okay. So this one I'm really excited about, but I will note one disc did arrive broken. I can already see that. I always want to be real with you guys. Happy Planner customer service is great. If you send them an email with your order number and send them a picture of the problem, they have sent me a single disc before, replaced notebooks and bags and like all sorts of different stuff when there have been issues. So just know that that can happen in shipping occasionally, and the problem will get fixed. Okay, so this is a manifestation journal. Manifestation layout, 80 sheets. Yeah, a happy journal. So the guided journals, I don't know where my scissors went, so I'm using my gyro cut. The guided journals were the first journals I really used. Okay, we're just gonna stack everything over here. Too much stuff. The guided journals are the first journals I used before I got into creative journaling. I also used a happy planner like planner as like a diary too. So before I started getting into all the notebooks and things, this was what I was doing. Though I've never seen the manifestation layout before, so this is new. They have all sorts of different layouts. And I think we have another journal in here too. All right, so goals and intentions, 1 year, 5 year, 10-year vision. Visualize goals, words and affirmations, thoughts and feelings. This is really interesting. So a whole like workshop ahead of time. Manifestation prompts, values and core beliefs. What does my ideal day look like? And then life categories or core pillars. Okay. And then each of the journals from Happy Planner is a 4-month journal. And so you'll have 4 different tabs and it'll repeat, you know, month to month. So you could do it all 4 months at once or do a month and then stop and then come back to it later. Really, however you want to do it. This month's mantra. This is cool. All right, week of, and then date. So then you have your daily pages. What can I release? What are some recurring thoughts or feelings? People I'm grateful for. And then each day on the dailies usually has different prompts for part of them. So like gratitude for things I take for granted, character strengths I'm grateful for. And then after a week or so of prompts, usually it repeats. Let's see. Yeah, then there's the week of again, and then people that I'm grateful for is the repeat. Okay, so yeah, it does a week of prompts before it repeats. And then at the end of the month, it does the end of month check-in. And then back to the month of. So let's take a look at these dividers. This is pretty cool. So if you are looking for a journal with prompts because you're not sure how to get started journaling, check out these. They have them in all sorts of different categories. So even if manifestation isn't the one for you, they might have something else that's of interest. Speaking of which, let's just go grab the other journal. This one is called Rise and Align. It's the self-reflection layout. Okay. And again, where are my scissors? I don't know. Okay. Growth is growth, no matter how small. Oh, I love this one. Okay, so they've changed the name of it. It used to just be the Happy Journal. Now it's the Self-Reflection layout. But this layout, this kind of bullet journal-y with the dot grid behind it and all these little things and everything. This is my absolute favorite layout that they have for the journals. So you have your monthly here. Then you have a letter to yourself, a week of, and then the dailies with different little prompts to fill out, but you're always checking in on how you're feeling and tracking your mood. So I love that they're continuing to use this layout because this is my absolute favorite out of all the journaling layouts that they have. So yeah, it repeats after a week, but there's so much variety in it, and they keep it so simple that you can decorate with stickers and do all these things and make every page different. And here are the other dividers. Okay, so those were the journals. Now we have some new squad goals stuff, which if if you're like me, squad goals were some of the absolute favorite items ever. So this one is a holiday planning one, so might be a little late for this one. But there's always for next year. It comes with some stickers and some stickers. Then this one's gifts and activities. So movie list, show list, and again, holiday reading and activity lists. Again, 2 of those. I skipped something. Okay, my holiday wish list. Your top 10 wishes. Oh, it looks like they're doing 2 pages of everything. Maybe this is supposed to work for 2 years. People to buy gifts for. Gift list once you've actually started making your lists. Lots of these. Stocking stuffers. Holiday card list, which you can keep year after year after year. Event list. So if you are prepping a party, this would be helpful to you. And you've got, let's see, so that was 1. This is 2 of those. So 2 parties you can plan for. Holiday meal planner. Budget and spending on that. So 1 of those, 2 of those, 3 of those. So 3 big meal planning ones. And then notes and to-dos, which... oh, there's multiple different ones. Okay, so we've got this green one. And on the back has the little girls with the snowman. And then partway through, it flips to a things to do checklist in kind of a quad layout. And then flips to the purple pages or pink pages with the sled. And then at the very end, another quad layout with just to check it off. All right, so that's the holiday planning notebook. Okay, other squad goals thing that just came out is a vertical layout planner. If you're new to Happy Planner, there are different releases each year center around different things. So the winter release is undated planners. So the few planners that I received, all of those are undated. Whereas the fall release is typically, the fall release is typically the one that has the dated planners for the next year. So all the planners that we open will be undated, so you can start them anytime. All right, so squad goals. This is seasonal, I believe. Happy seasons, yeah, okay. So you've got these. I love that they started including gray and black ones, so you can choose what to do. Oh, that page got a little messed up. Again, if something like that ever bugs you, you can reach out to customer service and they'll get you a replacement of whatever it is. But, you know, that folded back over pretty easily, so I'm not perturbed by it. All right, we've got our currently page here. And then here's what the planner looks like. Bright color block down the center. Some color at the top here. But pretty plain overall. Not a lot of design going on. And again, you can put your numbers in up here if you're going to be dating it yourself. Or just write them in. Okay, so this is what a month looks like. And since it's seasonal, my guess would be that the icons change month to month. Here's this one. Let's see. Okay, so the icon hasn't changed yet. Once we get through a couple months, let's check. For summer, is it going to change? This is so cute. Okay, same icon. Very cute. Is it all the same icons? Maybe it doesn't change. Maybe it's not as seasonal as I thought. Maybe it's just the covers or dividers. Okay, hasn't changed. Oh, this is one of my favorites. The girls on the floaties. favorite stickers ever. Okay. Summer fun. Okay, these just don't change. We will stop checking those and flip through these. This is so cute. Okay. Yeah. And then they've started in all the planners 3 months out, having a reflect and plan page, so you start thinking about the next year. All right, so that is the end of that planner. All right, moving on, we have Cafe Coquette, which I love the line art. It's one of my favorite styles. So excited about this one. Okay, this is so cute. Okay, very plain here, neutral. You can put anything you want on it. It's just got the little dots there, which I love. And that's going to be the same all the way through, which means you can really decorate however you want. This is usually my preference for planners, is that they don't have color on the page, so that I can do whatever I want with it when I'm decorating it, and I don't have to either cover something up or conform to the colors on the page. All right, so all the months are going to look like that. Let's take a look at the dividers. Oh my God, the coffee cups. I love it. Oh, this is adorable. It's like a maroon foil. That's really pretty. All right, this one's just like a bronze foil. I just love this design. So cute. Okay, so there is that one. Okay, then before we get into the current moods collection, there were a handful of sticker books that I received that go along with those, or just were outside of the current moods collection. So first up, squad goals. And these are so cute. I love all the squad stuff. Just these cartoony little simple drawings make me so happy. And to see all the girls. And then we've got florals for spring. And we've got some of my favorite summer pieces. That is so fun. And then these. Oh, love it. Okay. Some 4th of July stuff. Fall. We're taking a quick look through. Since all of this already released, you may have already seen them. It is my first look at everything. Oh, look at these. These are so cute. I don't remember seeing Halloween squad before. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just missed it. But these are adorable. Oh my God. Okay. Then winter squad. Super, super, super cute. Okay, and some Valentines. All right, so that was one of 4 sticker books outside of this last collection. Here's Cafe Coquette, which we all know bows were a huge thing this last year in the planner community, so this is just a new take on it with books, coffee or tea, and bows. Oh, I love these little boxes. That's so, so cute. I also like that they're cut without the white box around them, so you can layer them without having other stuff around it. Sometimes when they're really intricate stuff like this, they have the white border around it, like the stickers, like the bows here. Okay, this is hard to see, but this is scalloped washi. Okay, some functional stickers. Okay, and then so see, like these are the ones that are like the previous boxes, but they have a white border instead of being cut out right along the edge. So I prefer the ones that are cut out on the edge, so I can layer them all without that white bit. But they're very cute. These are adorable. Oh my God. Those are so cute. Okay. I like the washi strips too. More scallops. You can see them well here. They're shiny. Okay, weekend stickers. Cute little icons here. Some boxes. Look at all these tiny icons. These are so cute. Okay, giant quote stickers, also very cute. More. And then the giant icons with the maroon foil. Oh, so good. Okay, I love this one. Then I also got Crafted Collage, which feels more art journal-y just from taking a look with like the paper scraps and things like that. Look at these picture frames. So cool. All right, very realistic florals, butterflies and birds. This is definitely a good kind of junk journal, art journal sticker book. Stamps. You guys know I love my stamp stickers. Oh, these ones have the gold foil. So pretty. We've got some shells. So all things kind of vintage ephemera feels. Paint swatches. More florals. Oh, these ones are cool. Look at that. All right, there we go on that one. And last one before we get to the large collection is Essential Holidays, and you can see the rainbow foil, the holographic foil on this, because everything is showing up different colors here. So this is just one with all sorts of stuff for holidays. We've got Happy New Year, Lunar New Year, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. It is just going to go through all these different holidays. It looks like one page for each. Some of these designs obviously may be familiar. It looks like they pulled from a bunch of different stuff, added a few new things. See, this one's World Mental Health Day. Very cool. But just a lot of different holidays. Love the foil on this one. Right here's just a bunch of singular kind of icons for all the various holidays. Then these fit into your monthly if you want to put them down on the dates. birthday stickers, and some quotes. All right, so now we have this New Moods collection, and it has a lot of stuff in here. Let's start with this one. This is a tote bag. Again, I don't know what is or is not still available, but I thought this bag was cute. It says emotional baggage. And I love the font. It's got green handles, purple text, so you can already tell there's a lot of these colors going on in here. Okay. So in this collection, we have a sticker book. We have vinyl stickers. We have a 3-pack of just dotted lined paper journals. We have a notepad with purple foil on the sides. Oh my gosh. There is a premium cover. It says Productive AF here. And then some fill paper. So let's just take a look at it all and take a look. So this says getting done. And it goes through a couple color variations. So this one's the purple with the peach. And then we've got this one with the greens. And that's it. Okay. So just some lined paper insert. Oh, wait. On the green one, it says Productive AF as well. Okay. Can I get into this one easily? I don't want to mess up the foil. Now I might need my scissors because my gyro cut probably wouldn't do this too nicely. Oh, I found my scissors. It was under the pile of Happy Planner stuff. That's funny. Okay. Oh, there's green on the back with purple foil. Okay, so this is just a notepad. Shit, I probably won't do. That's hilarious. It is just a notepad. Things are sticking together a little bit because of the foiling, but you'll just have to separate it. But it is literally just white and purple lines all the way down. And all of that. That's pretty fun. Okay, these little journals are great little ones if you're wanting to try like junk journal or art journaling, but you don't want a notebook that's like super big or super expensive because you don't know how it's going to go. We're just going to rip this. So I like notebooks this size to get started and practice with things. I don't love the lines, but if you're going to be covering it all up anyways with ephemera and scrapbook papers and stickers and things, it really doesn't matter what's underneath it, right? Or if you just want it as a simple diary or notes page, the lines are very helpful. Okay, so here are the 3 different covers. It does come in a 3-pack. And these feel really smooth. The last iterations of this were like paper, and this feels, it's not fuzzy, it's smooth, but it's like soft, and it's not paper. It doesn't feel like paper. Oh, I like this cover. Okay. And then the binding on it is new too, like this. Very cool. Okay, this is one of the cool covers that has all the little scalloped cuts and everything. That's cool. This daily disaster belongs to. Oh my god, this one's so snarky. Stuff I might do. Okay, so again, it's... Okay, wait a minute. So, very neutral, right? Still, but I'm curious. Okay. I was feeling like the page colors might be slightly different, but no, they're both white. They're both white. Okay. Okay, so all the insides are the same as the previous one that we looked at. Best intentions. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't want to. Great. This one's for me. Expert overthinker. That's me today. All right. All right. So that is this one. And then we have some stickers. So we have the vinyl stickers and then we have the sticker book. So this comes with 6 vinyl stickers, and these are big. Like, they're as big as my hand. So let me just lay them out so you can see them. There you go. Those are cute. All right, and then last but not least, we're going to take a look at this sticker book. So I don't think there'll be a lot of decorative stickers in this because it's probably just going to be a lot of snarky quotes and functional stickers, but let's take a look. Got our check boxes. I love all the things I might do. Maybe. Stickers. That's so funny. Okay, this one's a little hard to see. Let me lift it up. But it has no top edge. It's just color around the U part of the sticker. All right, some washi strips. I love the holographic foil. Only if I have to. Plans to rule the world. This is so funny. I love it. That's funny. Little bits of manufacturing got stuck. That's all right. All gone. Look at all that foiling. These are some big stickers. I think these ones will fit the big happy planner, but you can always still use them in your classic size. You don't have to fit things inside the box. I like getting things all over the place, so keeping them outside the box and at angles and stuff. You guys know my style. All right. This book is really funny. Very good. All right, so there was a lot here. We're not going to do anything with it today because these unboxings of all the things take so long that we don't have time to do anything else in this video today. But I will start playing with some of these stickers as soon as I'm able to. But if there's anything you want a specific link for, let me know. But otherwise, I will link my Happy Planner link down below. Thanks so much for shopping through that if you do choose to shop. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.